So Domish is a mini-series that tries to highlight narratives on campus that are usually not heard. It could be for a multitude of reasons, but what we try to do is we try to get those stories out there because a lot of times they're not heard or they're not valued.
Domish to me gives students the ability to really express how they really feel and different experiences that they've had while at Notre Dame.
So Domish is a short-form comedy mini-series about diversity on Notre Dame's campus, which it looks like I know a lot about.
I honestly feel like Domish is that show on campus that exposes.
There's a lot of stuff that I don't have personal experience with, obviously, and that has just been really eye-opening for me.
It's supposed to be comedic. If y'all don't find it funny, then that just means you don't have a sense of humor.
Say you got a little brother, and like one day he acting out, but then his mama say, "You got poo stain in your drawers," and we all laugh. You just aired out his dirty laundry. It's funny. Cut that.
Yo, I'm tired of acting like it really don't faze me. I'm tired of always feeling like I'm crazy. I'm tired of being told to stay calm and be patient. Like I got the time to be waiting. Look, I just find it amazing how I could really be alone in a room full of people and deal with the fact that some won't see me as an equal or just see me at all or just assume that I ball. See, this supposed to be my home, but tell me, who can I call?
Oh, I'm over it. Oh, I'm over it. I'm just waiting my turn to feel like I'm home.
Hey, I'm Geraldine. I'm a senior. I'm an FTT major. Spanish is my other major. I'm one of the Domish producers. If you ask my resume, I am the co-creator. I spearheaded, let me stop. But yeah, so I've been involved with Domish since the very beginning.
Hi, I'm Cody. I'm a senior and a film and marketing major, double major, film and marketing, FTT, but it's concentration in film. Okay. And I'm one of the creators of Domish. Like Geraldine was saying, my resume really does say co-creator and producer, because I guess that's what it is. I mean, yeah. So, yeah.
Hi, my name is Chandler. I'm a senior. I'm an anthro and pre-med major. I am a co-producer, editor. I've directed. I've done a little bit of everything.
Hi, I'm Kelsey. I'm a sophomore and a film major, gender studies minor. What do I do on this show? I do like whatever you guys need me to do.
Swift Army knife.
Yeah. Sometimes I'm behind the camera. Sometimes I'm editing. I go to the committee meetings. I'm technically like communications, so I do a lot with social media and promotion. That's sound sometimes. Next year I'm going to be a producer, which I'm really excited about. I hope I live up to everyone's expectations.
How y'all doing? My name is Darrell Jackson, sophomore from New Orleans, Louisiana, FTT major. What do I do? Help edit scripts. Help with production stuff, directing, do a little bit of everything.
Hi guys, my name is Kai Gordon. I'm a current senior here at Notre Dame. I'm majoring in IT management. So I'm one of the hosts for Domish. I was brought in and I'm super happy that I was because it was a really fun time. An experience that I've had that made me realize that Domish was really needed was, I guess during my freshman or sophomore year when we had different like walkouts and different very peaceful protests, and I saw a lot of different feedback, very negative feedback from the majority of students.
We had a lay-in for one of the black men that was killed by a police officer, and it was right outside of D-BART. And then after that, there were a bunch of YACs that was like, we should just step on them.
Sometimes in the classrooms where I just see like people were not on the same page on a lot of things that we should be on, regardless of politics or religion or race or anything. Just kind of social justice topics that should be, we should all be on the same page about it.
An experience that made me realize Domish was needed. I can say, show some skin. I was in Show Some Skin my freshman year, and I had a piece that was a little funny, but I had to incorporate like some seriousness in it. It was called "What Position Do You Play?" and it was about people assuming that all black guys on campus are athletes.
Well, for one of the earliest experiences I had, I talked about my roommate Delaney earlier. At the time, we weren't roommates, but we were really good friends, and we were in a group chat with some guys that we had met first week of freshman year. And it was the day after the election. And someone in the group chat had said something expressing their disappointment, obviously, in the outcome. And one of the guys in the group chat texted, "Okay, but just because I voted for Trump doesn't make me a racist." And obviously that, like, a bunch of us got really mad about that. We debated with him, argued, it kept going, but Delaney didn't say anything in the group chat. I asked her later, I was like, why, like, I know you have a lot of opinions about this, we talk about it all the time, why didn't you say anything? And she's like, oh, I couldn't have said anything because otherwise I'd be the crazy black girl in it. So that kind of, like, was eye-opening for me. I had never, like, had seen that experience before.
My vision for Domish is for this to be everybody's favorite show. Like, when you get to Notre Dame, the first thing you hear welcome weekend is, hey, this is what day Domish premieres. Make sure you're already subscribed to the NDTV YouTube channel because you're not going to want to miss this next episode.
I really do want Domish to expand in terms of like the people who help out, like the crew, giving more people experience, giving more people leadership roles, and just people get to act, like having more variety of people. Just seeing it grow in terms of touching on different topics and different cultures, and having the viewers, like having there be more viewers, because once there's more viewers, there's more people that want to be involved, and I feel like that's an ultimate goal, and I really want it to keep it going, so not just this year, not just next year, but to let it be a thing that Notre Dame has.
There are a ton of storylines that I feel like we could explore. I think I've talked about before in our meetings, it'd be really cool to have like an LGBT storyline in it.
It's one thing that myself and the other producers have always complained about. We're not really complained, but one thing that we've always struggled with is that we always get the same kind of stories. The stories that come from our perspective as black students, just because we are black, that's our experience, that's what we're running with, but we don't know about other experiences on campus from different groups who feel like they have a story that should be told. So I want to get more skit submissions. I don't want us to be the ones writing the skits.
I see Domish getting thousands of views on YouTube. I see Domish having really cool edits and really cool actors from all different backgrounds, and a lot of different viewers. And I see people talking about it in Duncan and maybe talking about it in the classroom. I think that'd be really cool if professors brought up different skits, and maybe people watch it for assignments or extra credit.
I see us having like more episodes, gaining a bigger audience, from the students that's coming in. I think we could go as far as we want to take it. We 50 and 60, we can look back and be like, well, that show's still going? This is big and a little specific. I hope that one day Owen Smith, the producer for Blackish, give us a shout out or some credit. Our whole cast get to actually meet him one day. That's what I hope for the future. That's big. He's a Notre Dame alum, so I'm pretty sure we could kind of work that out. You know what I'm saying?
My favorite Domish memory was definitely the night of the premiere. So our very first episode, we had this huge premiere set up. Well, I'm going to be honest with y'all, I didn't think it was going to be that big. I was expecting maybe 20 people to show up. We had some fruit and veggie platters. I wanted Chick-fil-A, but we were supposed to have this event kick off at, I think, 8 o'clock. Nothing was ready. At 6 o'clock, we were up there frantically trying to edit. The skits weren't done. We didn't even get our theme song until the day of. We had all kinds of stuff that needed to be done to put the episode together. And then when we finally did put the episode together and try to export it, there were issues. It looked weird. We thought something was going to mess up with the sound. So I look outside because the premiere was happening right outside of the studio where we edit, and I just see this huge crowd of people sitting on the steps, flocked there, and our promo video was playing on a loop, and I just heard people watching it and laughing, and I said, ooh, we about to disappoint them. So I was getting ready for them to throw those fruit and vegetables at us, like, you know, angry mob style or something, because I was like, everything that can go wrong has gone wrong right now. So the person who was in charge, Lori, she was like, you know what, just calm down, we'll take care of this. Rob, if you're watching, that was the moment I realized that you were sent from God, because you really pulled through and made sure that everything went right that day. But Cody, Chandler, and I, we went downstairs, we chatted with the crowd for a little bit, and then I heard it. I heard the theme song start, and I watched it play. And I sat there, and I was like, for the first time, I realized we actually did a good job. I was like, yo, this is funny. I was being all cynical and pessimistic for nothing. It was actually funny, and people were really engaging with it. And after, people had very real questions to ask.
So it was your ethnic French skit, and we didn't know because somebody was running late, but the part was written for a whole nother person. Next thing you know, out of nowhere, Geraldine was like, I got this. And she just went into the most ignorant black person mode of all time. And, like, she stepped in and she was like, hi. And I was like, she got it. Bet.
I think my favorite dumbish memory was filming the promo video, because I hadn't met anybody yet. all I've done was text. I think I texted Cody a little bit, but I didn't know anyone else. And I am taking a production class right now, and I was like, I know how cameras work. I get there, I don't know how cameras work. It took me 45 minutes to get the camera set up. That was really scary and frustrating. We had like our actors leave and then come back, and then, but like once we started rolling, it was great. We had this one really awesome scene where it was just a ton of moving pieces, that one continuous shot through the hallway, and blocking that out with everybody and like trying to get everyone to nail their lines. That was so much fun. And it turned out, it looked great. I thought a lot better than I expected it would, honestly. And yeah, that was awesome.
So I guess one of them is like the first episode we did, got to direct one of the skits, which is really fun. Like, I never directed in my life, so I apologize for anything. But yeah, I finally got that experience. I finally got to like try to get my vision out there, like and try to experiment, see what I liked.
My first meeting was in the middle area by the MSPS office, right? And I hear them talk about this bug in the room. They said they can't go in there. So I'm like, all right, fine, like whatever. Everybody's for the bug. It might be another excuse, but they just using that.
So I walk into this coalition lounge because, you know, I work for MSPS, so I've been in there before. And I saw this bug on the wall, right? It's big, and I'm like, but you know, it's probably a stink bug. That's not even that serious. Do they even bite? I don't even know. So I'm like, I'm fine. I'll stay right here because I hate bugs, but I can deal with that. If they don't bite, if they can't kill me, I'm fine. Then I see it flying up in the sky, up in the light, and I see the wings protruding, the little, I don't know what this is, the little, I don't know, skinny things coming out of his body. I don't know. And I said, that's not a wasp. That's not a stink bug. That's not a bee. That's not a fly. That's not a gnat. What is that? I don't know, but I know I gotta get out because that could really sting. That could bite. That could kill. I don't know what that thing does, but I gotta go. So I said, Geraldine, I said, Darrell, Chandler, please, we can't have this meeting in this room.
All right, so this bug. I am not a punk. My daddy ain't raised no punk. I don't get scared. So when I found out that there was a bug in the room, I was like, oh, y'all are just being babies. Cody was like, no, we have to have this meeting outside the Coalition Lounge. We can't have it in there because the bug is in there. I was like, he's this big, we this big. Like, he's supposed to be scared of us.
She said this bug was what? This one was this one? This one right here? Nah, that's a ladybug. That's a
smaller than that.
Oh, she said this?
Yes,
I can't even,
right
what
there.
is that? You can't even see, that's a dot. I don't know what this is. I'm this bit, nah, fam, this bug right here. Am I accurate? Am I accurate in this statement? That's bigger than my eye. I already know that shouldn't be in my room.
So like a few weeks later, right? We had the meeting. Actually, what's the lounge? The Coalition Lounge. Mm-hmm. We had the meeting in there.
For the next meeting, I was like, you know what? We're not doing this. We're gonna put on our big girl pants. We're gonna go in there, and the bug was on the wall. Now, This is weeks later. The bug was still in there. He lives in there. Like, that is his house.
I'm just sitting there and I look and I'm just like, what is that on that wall? But I don't say nothing until I felt like I saw it move and I was like, yo, the bug is in here. It was like this big, but in my mind it was like this big.
And I was like, all right, so it's there. It's cool. We'll kill it. We'll kill it. You know, it's not a problem. Somebody get a shoe, bang, bang, and then scrape the residue off. Nope, it flies. I don't know what kind of bug this is. I just don't know. The thing is not of this world. It flies.
So when I saw it, I freaked out. I actually ran by the door. Cody then ran. And she was like, no, nah, I don't want to do this.
I ran. Yeah, I followed Jarrell right out that door because I don't know what that thing does. It started to fly out all over the room, getting closer to me. I said, I don't need it.
I did, like, everything was, it was flashing. I didn't know what was happening. Bobby killed it, thank God. I can still visualize him being like, trying to get the bug.
His homeboys came for revenge. More of them showed up. And I've never been so scared of something this big in my life. They were mad. They ran up on us. It was a drive-by. That's what it was. It was a drive-by. There's some hoodlums on this campus. They're only this big, but they're powerful, and we will not be intimidated. If you're watching this, you little monster, you ain't shake me. I'm coming back. Not anytime soon, because I feel like y'all still mad about the dude that we killed, but I'm coming back. I'm coming back.